you realize how hypocritical that is. Like, you see somebody who's like, I support gay marriage, I support women equality, but I also believe that Islam is the religion of peace. And you would be like, what the hell did you just say? What the hell did you just say? And at the same time, they go crazy about the Christian right. They go crazy about the Republicans. Look at them, look at the Republicans. They are trying to oppose gay marriage. They are bigots, they are fools, they are idiots, blah, blah, blah. And then you tell them, well, if you put a standard that if anybody opposes gay marriage is a bigot, then you just called 99% of Muslims bigots. You just did. But there's this term, it's called the bigotry of lower expectations. Is that you have lots of liberals in the United States who would say, oh, well, that's their culture and we should respect it. And I always like to remind them, why don't you say the same thing about people in the Midwest, for example? If somebody in the Midwest says, I oppose gay marriage, you don't say, oh, that's their culture and they should respect it. But if it's a brown guy saying it, no, we don't want to be racist. There is the Islamophobia-Phobia. I call it the Islamophobia-Phobia. There are more people afraid of being phobic about, perceived as Islamophobic, than actually caring about human rights. And we should call out these people, because these, I think that this weird and holy alliance that's happening between the left and the Islamists is pretty dangerous. Is that we have to stop apologizing for Islamic extremism. We like, you go on and on, like many people in the media, they will say, oh, it's nothing but Islam. It's nothing but Islam. Like I go with them. Like I give speeches. I spoke in Columbia and so many other universities, and I say, what can ISIS convince you that they are motivated by Islam? What evidence should I give you that they are telling you every day they're motivated by Islam? And then you see the leftists, they say, no, they're not motivated by Islam. They're motivated by economics and foreign policy. I was like, what evidence does ISIS need to give you to tell you that they are not motivated by what you just said? And they will say, no, it's still foreign policy and George W. Bush. But there is very important distinction to be made, is that there is such a thing, and I admit there is such a thing as anti-Muslim bigotry. There is a difference between criticizing ideas and criticizing people, or hating or demonizing people. And I think that it's difficult to distinguish sometimes, but it's a very important distinction to be made. Is that, as I said, humans, Muslims, individuals who happen to be Muslims have rights, and they deserve equal rights in the West and everywhere. But Islam, Christianity, communism, capitalism, socialism, they're ideologies. They don't have rights, and they should be open to criticism, debate, and discussion. And these values, we respect them because they work. Equality for women is a good idea. Gay rights is a good idea. We have to stand up and stop apologizing in the name of multiculturalism. Humans have rights. Cultures, ideas, and beliefs don't have rights. And we have to stand up for human rights.